Since 1995, Longford Community Resources have been delivering the LEADER programme in County Longford. LEADER is a rural development project that asks local people to decide what they think should happen in their county to improve it economically and socially. LEADER is all about finding new ways of doing things and removing obstacles that are stopping an area from developing. In 2008, Longford Community Resources began planning a new LEADER programme and asked the people of Longford what they felt was needed to help the county both socially and economically. And since 2008, LCRL has responded and over 300 projects were funded throughout the county. Those projects have included new businesses, new and refurbished community facilities, social enterprises, important facilities that are attracting tourists, essential community facilities such as playgrounds and training rooms, as well as many cultural and heritage events and festivals. It would be impossible to list every project that has received LEADER funding, but here is a snapshot of some of the projects that are making a difference in County Longford.
I'd like to thank the Rural Development Programme for the funding that we received for the new extension to our building here, the Keena Community Co-op. The extension has made a massive difference to a lot of organisations, including the Irish Wheelchair Association. As you can see, it's a fabulous space, wheelchair accessible, and everybody is just so happy and glad to have such a fabulous reception area and entrance.
The funding has helped to build the facility and buy sports equipment like the basketball hoops. We've now got Longford torpedoes using the facility. We have a lot of aerobic classes, we have Irish dancing classes, we have meetings, and we have fundraising activities here.
The Rural Development Fund has assisted us grow from a small bakery here in Longford employing 3 people to currently employing 10 people. It has helped us with the funding has helped us with initial fit out of the bakery and also with purchasing equipment to enable us to grow our production and meet market demands. This has enabled us to meet the growing demand for locally Irish produced gluten-free freshly baked products.
I'm here in the auditorium at Backstage Theatre. We received RDP funding which enabled us to refurbish the seating in the auditorium here. Also we were funded to upgrade our computer systems, and which was really important to us. We were implementing booking online for our customers, so the funding also enabled us to do that, and to say that's really important, and we've seen the difference in bookings. It's much easier for our customers to book now and book online, and it's improved, and hopefully we'll continue to improve our audience figures.
We're really grateful to Longford Community Resources for the funding received through the RDP grant, as it has allowed us to upgrade the tourism office here in terms of putting up new information boards and signage, upgrading our whole computer system, and providing a better service for visitors to the tourism office in general.
The funding allowed us to develop the project here, the stable yard and the sand arena, a cross-country course, and we even planted 1.5 kilometres of hedgerows to kind of enhance the appearance of the farm. And since doing that, we've increased business both locally and from further counties, and we've developed quite a reputation, and hopefully it'll go from strength to strength from here on.
There's 3 major projects which has helped development around the community centre. Putting a new roof onto the community centre, our AstroTurf pitch and our car park. On any given week we have maybe 400 people using the community centre and the AstroTurf pitch. It has really benefited the kids from the school. Every type of sport are performed here, and in general we have been very, very lucky to get these facilities. They would not have happened at all without the help of Longford Community Resources.
This project involved the development of a cycleway and a walkway along the Royal Canal linking Longford town, along the Longford-Clondra spur and linking it to Clondra, taking in the villages of Killashee. The project, we drew down funding through Longford Community Resources under the RDP. The funding allowed us to develop a tourist facility or amenity which we have seen in the last year since its completion has brought an awful lot of tourists to this local area. It's also provided a facility for local people in terms of cycling and walking, and in general it has opened up this part of South Longford for people to use.
Funding allowed us to expand and do the virtual racing. It helped our business. We originally were karting and we're now doing virtual racing as well, and do paintball.
Initially we did a lot of development work or renovation work on the premises. We added a wheelchair accessible toilet, which was very essential for people who came in to use the facilities. It meant that we could improve the decor of the place and also put in flooring and extra rooms. It also increased our holistic therapy services, which were great for people who were suffering from anxiety. Then we went on to develop this area here in the garden, which is absolutely fantastic. It's over ½ an acre and it was an absolute wilderness. It's used for all our groups. The kids play out here. The teenagers love to come out here and sit and talk. We have our art group who'll come out and paint during the year. We have our women's group who'll use it for different events and so on. Senior citizens come in, use the space. We have a men's shed project who use it, and the men do an awful lot of work in the garden. So it has meant so much. We've had horticultural programs running, we've had recycling programs running, environmental projects, which were fantastic.
Longford LCRL has been associated with Longford Tidy Towns for quite a number of years. In that time, Longford Tidy Towns has done many projects, but without the financial help of LCRL, it would not have been possible, and we thank them for that. And without their help, Longford, as you know, back in 2002 was regarded as one of the dirtiest towns in Ireland. Today we are the third cleanest town in Ireland in the eyeball competition, and we have come from 141 marks in 2002 to 293 marks in the National Tidy Towns competition.
With the help of Longford Community Resources and Leader funding, we were able to get the brewery off the ground far quicker than otherwise, and at the moment we're distributing nationwide and looking into export to the UK and the US.
It's now time for a new Leader programme, so we must look again at what is most needed in our county and who are the people that need our support most. Leader is all about local people deciding what needs to happen in their area. Each Leader plan in each county in Ireland is unique to that county. It's up to us, all of us, to think about how we can make Longford better and to use the limited resources we have to the most effect. Now is our opportunity to plan for the next 5 years to ensure that we identify the most important issues and make lasting changes that will make Longford a better county for all of us.